What's going on, Jeromes? So when we're talking about JJ McCarthy, guy get dressed up in blue, tangled up in blue. Actually, don't sue me, Bob Dylan, like they sued Hootie and the Blowfish. But also, when I'm wearing this and I'm looking nice, you don't know if I'm wearing pants or not. The world is a mystery. So JJ McCarthy, you almost forget about JJ McCarthy, right? So the Vikings are rolling 8-2, and slinging Sam Darnold, love the one you with, but having the future franchise quarterback in your back pocket. He's only 21 years young, 22 next year, and he's going to be the guy. He is absolutely going to be the man. And you look at what Kevin O'Connell has done as quarterback whisperer with Stafford and Kirk Cousins and Darnold, the Pasternak, Nick Mullins. It makes you feel good about what J.J. McCarthy is going to do. Now, don't get me wrong. The season has been a ton of fun with slinging Sam Darnold, and I do think that he's playing at a Pro Bowl level, as well as I think that if he catches fire at the right time, full-on Katniss. Is that Hunger Games? No. But if Darnold catches fire, I just noticed that he's wearing like an underoos in this picture. Anyways, but stupid AI. But if Darnold can get hot at the right time, I mean, yeah, gabagool, right? And yes, JJ McCarthy. Love his mindset, love his philosophy on life. Namaste, fantastic, right? And he is a jackhammer. He is an alpha male. He is going to lead the Vikings to the promised land. And the competition in camp was kind of interesting. Darnold was leading the way. JJ had his good days. JJ had his down days. But what really stood out, too, is that Kevin O'Connell didn't baby JJ McCarthy. He got the full playbook, just like Darnold, just like Mullins, just like Jaron Hall at the time. And McCarthy, he absorbed it and was looking good to go. Looked fantastic in that one preseason game against the Raiders. But then it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Now, the meniscus needed the full repair. Was that a lingering issue for Michigan? We've gone down that rabbit hole. I think that there was something going on with that knee for a long time, right? But Vikings fans, of course, we know quarterbacks and knees. Oh, Teddy. Oh, Bradford. Or oh, whoever. Here we go again, right? And yeah, JJ's still putting on that brave face. Got off the scooter, got off the brace, got off the crutches, as well as Tranquillo, injected. You're fine. You're fine, right? But J.J. McCarthy is still getting an education, even despite the season-ending injury, and that's exactly what we talked about. Where McCarthy, once he was deemed ready to go, return to the building, return to the sidelines, he was still going to get the full freight experience of being a rookie quarterback outside of getting snaps in a game and practice, right? And Vikings offense coordinator Wes Phillips, feeding the local media jackals on Tuesday, he backed that up. Now, he was asked about J.J. McCarthy's involvement with the team, despite his injury. Wes said this, quote, J.J. McCarthy has been able to watch all of our practices. You see Sam out there with the GoPro on, and he's able to see and watch practice from that perspective. Talk about practice. It's like he's wearing the VR headset. It's awesome, man. Seeing and hearing the plays get called, hearing the protection calls called out the line of scrimmage, going through the quarterback meetings, the third down for what days. He's writing up coverages, tendencies for the cues, the red zone day. He's doing the same thing. He's able to stay in it. The more times you're saying the plays, hearing the plays, watching it from the quarterback's perspective, the better. And he's great about saving questions that he has. What are you thinking here? Where do I start with my eyes? Those type of things. He'll hold off to the side, understanding guys are getting ready for the game. He'll come off and have one-offs on the side. And that's exactly it about J.J. McCarthy, is that physically, he's got it. Arm, he's got it. Between the ears, he's got it. And he is hungry to learn. And that was a story of him in training camp, just bugging the bejesus out of any coach on the sidelines. Hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? Grant Udinsky, assistant QB coach. Josh McCown, QB coach. Wes Phillips, Kevin O'Connell. Like he's getting after, even Flores. Like he was picking Flores' brain about defenses and coverages. So we said this before about McCarthy. If he doesn't work out in the NFL, it's because he's not good enough. And we can accept that. It will never be because he doesn't put the work in. And I feel at peace with that. And I do feel like he's good enough to succeed at a high level in the National Football League. So, and also, you've seen him on the sidelines intermittently. Like I like that the broadcasts haven't gone out of the way to just show him constantly. Like he's not Taylor Swift on the sidelines, where he is wearing that headset. He is dialed in, and you've seen some rookies, even quarterbacks, where they're not wearing the headset. They're just sitting over on the bench, chewing some sunflower seeds, or maybe got a dip in. But that's not McCarthy. He is dialed in. He is focused. Although the lettuce is getting out of control. I think he's getting ready for high school hockey playoffs. That's not till spring, bro. He's gonna jumpstart on everyone, right? Also, the fact that he is back on the sideline, off the rascal, he's able to move around and protect himself is good. And he's, like we said, he's still getting that full freight education, getting those mental reps and getting fully absorbed in the offense. And that's half the battle. Like the mental part of being a rookie quarterback in the National Football League, it's mainly mental. Well, yeah. I mean, physically, when you're out there on the field and bodies are flying around, ball is ball. Like you revert to your muscle memory, you revert to your training, you revert to everything like that. But digesting an NFL playbook and being competent and being able to have your coaches have confidence in you out there on the field, that's a long learning curve. And JJ McCarthy is still devouring and shortening up that curve as we speak. So the future is indeed bright. No, this is not a lost season because of the meniscus. He's still getting things together between the ears, and that is, at the end of the day, that's the most important part about playing quarterback in the National Football League. So we're going to be good to go, man. Your thoughts are thoughts. JJ McCarthy still being involved despite the season-ending injury. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull, production value, no pants.